Yeah, it's again. I'm here just outside working in my garden, and I decided to cut some of my sumac that were reasonably looking like they can be split and then laced. So now I'm gonna do a little demonstration of lacing, uh, which is kind of our ultimate goal on splitting sumac, is to lace them. And so here we go. Here's the 3 split that I did earlier. Now I'm gonna lace it. Hope I can do it. Like I said, it's a little out of season. As you can see, I'm keeping my fingers nice and tight. See, while I'm splitting, this side is usually thrown, and this side here, which is just right under the bark here of the sumac. See where that lace is? You can see that lace right here. That's what we're after. That's what we weave with, the baskets. So I finish. Usually, sometimes the basket makers, they'll throw this away. I keep these because you can make these out of water baskets. The coil in the water basket. So as you can see, I finished lacing it all the way in there. And then from there, you want to take the bark off. So it's good to have a knife. I just kind of do that, and you take the bark off. See how the bark is coming off? Real easy. Take the bark off. Being it's out of season, it might be a little bit tricky, but it's working okay. So see how the bark and the lace is coming apart? So if you're working with it fresh, this is what you do, and you throw the bark, and then you have a fresh new lace right here. This is the lace that we want to work towards as basket makers. This is what we want right here, the lace. That's really nice. That's really nice. And then from there, you can start cleaning it. You make the top sharpens, because that's where you're going to use to sew. Make it look like it's natural needle. So this will be the top where when you do your awl work, this is where you're going to use this to start sewing. And then you just kind of even and clean it up a little bit. If you're working fresh with it, this is what you do as you go, because it's still fresh, it's still very flexible, and you just trim the edges like so. It's very meticulous work, but these were used as therapeutic sessions. It wasn't so much of how much how much shall I sell and go crazy trying to whip them out? It was more like the basket maker. This was their time of healing, their time of connection. And we don't do that much anymore today because of this fast-paced world. And it's too bad because sometimes our psychiatrists cannot teach us these deep healing activities that we have with Mother Earth's fiber and make it beautiful like this. Okay, and then that's the lace. It smells really good. I usually it will get dry fast. So you can use your saliva or like a rag. I don't have a wet rag or a sponge, and you just keep wetting it as you work with it. So let's say this is the coil that I'm gonna be using. Well, let me just do one. Let's say this is my coil that I'm gonna use, and you use the Sumac rounds. Let's say that's your coil. And so this, see how flexible it is? I hope it is flexible because it's out of season. It might break. I don't know, but so this is where the basket look will come. Let me show you. Just to show you. And these laces, they have a tendency to get dry fast. And so you gotta kind of keep it wet. And I'm sitting outside where it's breezy. So it's kind of like drying it. But I'm just showing you how the lace is really nice and flexible. Sometimes you'll have a water by you and you just dip your finger in there or a sponge and just keep it wet while you work with it, because especially out here in Arizona with the dry weather, it gets really dry fast. But see, there's your basket look right there. It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful plant we call sumac. Our people, the Navajo, they work with sumac. And no, the sumac are not poisonous out here like they said it is in Cherokee, North Carolina. That's the lace. So that will be the lace demonstration for you. I don't want to overwhelm you as learners or someone interested in working with the beautiful fibers of Mother Earth. Yeah, this is the English version. So all people can know what I'm doing and saying. I'm also going to use the same demonstration in Navajo and all Navajo. So have a good day. Have fun exploring.